Hello and welcome to day 4 of Mantras, Mudras, and Mindfulness. And today we're going to come back to a mindfulness practice. It's specifically going to use the senses, so what we can see, what we can hear, what we can taste, what we can smell, and what we can touch, in order to bring in a sense of calm and grounding to our environment. So now as we've entered fall and the season starts to shift, our senses shift with that as well, right? So there's more colors outside as the leaves change. If it's raining, that brings about a certain smell. I always think of fall, I think of smells inside. As I think of fall, what we can touch, even if we're going outside, even like cool air on our hands. So we're attuning ourselves to the changes in the season. And then what that does for our nervous system is, again, it gives us something very simple that we can focus on, something that's happening now and in this moment. And when that happens, it registers to our brain that, I'm experiencing this right now. I'm okay. I'm alive. I'm noticing this. It brings about a sense of safety. And then if we're experiencing any type of pain, similar to when I talked about the breath, giving the mind a task, right? So if we're experiencing pain, starting to notice other things that are happening around us that are real, that we can put a name to, can invite in this sense of calm, and it creates distraction for the mind. And distraction can be healthy, right? Because it can protect us as well, right? So in this sensory exercise, what you'll do is your eyes will actually be open and closed. It'll be up to you, but it's a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 exercise. So you're going to look around for 5 things that you can see, and you can name them out loud or in your mind. It's up to you. You're going to name 4 things that you can touch around you, 3 things that you can hear, 2 things that you can smell, and 1 thing that you can taste. And I'll guide you through it. Now, if you get to one of the things that I name and you're like, I don't know, 3 things that I can hear. You don't have to make them up. Just notice 2 things then, or whatever it is that you can hear, and stop there. It's not meant to add and create stress, but just for you to start to notice what's actually happening around you. Okay, so you can sit up tall, and as we begin, close your eyes. As we begin, close your eyes so you just get grounded. Take a cleansing breath in and out. Again, breathe in and out. Last one, inhale. Exhale. And then get your eyes open. And then just look around the room that you're in and name 5 things that you can see. And they don't have to be profound in any way. I'll do this with you so that you can see. I see a plant. I see a mirror. I see a fan. I see frames. I see a couch. I see a baby monitor. I might have said 6 things. I don't know. But name your things and just start to look around the room and notice them. What's real in front of you without attaching anything to the things that you see. And then we'll move on to touch. So name 4 things without having to get up and do anything that you can touch right next to you. I can feel my legs. I feel the carpet. I feel the couch. I feel my shirt. Find your 4 things. And as you put your hands on them, so taking a moment to notice them. So I'm saying them quickly just so you can get the example, but taking a pause to actually notice what you're touching. And we'll go on to what we can hear. So 3 things that you can hear. Like I hear a baby monitor. I hear a car driving by. I don't hear a 3rd thing right now, and I'm not going to reach or create one. I hear myself breathing. And then 2 things that you can smell. So I smell house. That's really all I smell right now. And then 1 thing you can taste. I taste coffee. And if your eyes are closed, let them flutter to open. And so this tool, this 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 sensory exercise, you could really use it anywhere. So if you feel like you're out in an open space and you're in a place of overwhelm, it's not a tool where anybody would notice that you're doing it, right? You would just be looking around, and that could be a normal thing to do, is to be looking around and starting to name and feel things for yourself to invite in this sense of calm. And if you can't remember, like, is it 5 things I can see or is it 4 things I can see? It doesn't matter. Just starting to attune your senses to whatever is happening in your environment and not to get hung up on the specifics and the details of it. And so I invite you, even once this video is over, to do the exercise again to see if you notice different things than you noticed the first time when we were doing it together, and how that feels for you in your body afterwards. Bring your thumbs to your forehead. Nama is name. Stay is same. My name is your name. We are all the same. We bow forward together and say, Namaste.